Second game of Magic Round's Sunday slate. It's the defending premiers Penrith taking on the Brisbane Broncos. Now, this is a home game for Penrith. For the Broncos, hey, play another game at Suncorp and it's an away game. Why not take that? Now, the Penrith Panthers, they're running last in the competition. They haven't been in that position since 2019. There's also the last time they missed a final series. The last time they didn't make a grand final was 2019. So a lot of troublesome situations for the Panthers right now. I'm going to take Brisbane to cover the 4.5 point line. I take the game total over, and I like Gemmet Shibasaki to score a try. Get him as a first try scorer in this one as well. Don't forget to click subscribe. Let me know in the comments who you think the first try scorer will be in this one so we can jump on that one as well. Broncos, they've lost 6 in a row against the Panthers, and I think they're going to break that streak in this game. And it's got a lot to do with not with them as a team and what they're good at. It's more to do with what the Panthers are bad at, and it's the defense. They have been one of the best defensive structured teams in the league for the better part of a decade. Even before they were having this dynasty era, they were still all right defensively, but they've just fallen off a cliff this season. And the thing is, the stats don't really paint the entire picture because they've been able to restrict their opposition in run meters and tackles inside 20, but teams are scoring tries on them from outside of that attacking zone. And I found a really good write-up, the Rugby League eye test. Check him out on Twitter, all the places, even a website. The write-up that he did on the Panthers' defensive woes is really good information. And I got a quote here: monumental collapse in their defense that isn't just tied to field position. It is a result of mental errors, low cohesion, and an overall lack of effort. Now, their opposition are playing the ball in roughly the same areas on a kind of game-to-game basis as they have been for the last 5 years, but they're letting in a lot more tries. It's the cohesion, the skill areas, exactly like iTest has spoken about, and that's not really reflected in the stats. You need to watch the game, understand the game, and try and connect the dots from all different areas to figure out, okay, what is it that's breaking down for the Panthers? At the other end of the spectrum, the Brisbane Broncos, they are on a roll. Even without Reece Walsh at the back, they're still punching hard, and it's the forwards laying that really good platform with strong barnstorming runs up the middle. Even the backs, they're starting those sets on a really strong foot. Selwyn Cobbo, I think, is almost he's better than Reece Walsh at starting those sets and getting those meters, getting his team on the front foot, coming out of their own end, which provides the Broncos to work with space once they get further down the field. I think I'm going to expect some fireworks in this game, right? I've got the game total over. I still think Penrith will be able to score points. They're in a spot now. They're looking for answers. They're going to try some things to try and generate some scoring. I can't see them fixing the defensive deficiencies that we've just highlighted earlier in the video. Not to this game anyway, not such a high-powered, high-octane offense or an attack like the Brisbane Broncos are. So fireworks in this one. I think Brisbane will cover the line. It's a short line. I think they'll do it. Silky ball work, stamina, and the Penrith defense will just not be able to cope. So Brisbane to cover the line. They're averaging 28.4 points per game. The Panthers allowed 22 or more to their opponents in 7 of 8 games so far this year. Brisbane are third in the league in line breaks, and the Panthers allowing the 13th, not the 13th most, they're ranked 13th in line breaks, so the 4th most line breaks of any team. Brisbane, they scored first in 5 of the last 6 games. Shibasaki scored 5 tries in 4 games this season, including 1 as a first try scorer. So good odds there for Shibas to get over for a try and the first try scorer. What else we got in this one? I think that's it. I like the Brisbane Broncos at home on a Sunday afternoon. Not often these two teams play Sundays, let alone against each other. So it'll be some fireworks. Fantastic. Magic Round. Have a good one.